I gotta stop doing weird faces for this, for these openings.
Might help. And welcome back to Second Draft Cinema. I'm Matt. Alongside me, as always, is my co-host Rich. Hello.
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 Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty
Hello.
good. No, I'm just happy to be here. That's that hello. That's the hello of someone who's just happy to be here.
Somebody wants to talk to me. Wants to be my friend.
Wait, we're actually friends?
I mean, we're kind of
Calais.
work associates, I guess. But I love spending time with you. That's why I do this.
I know. I'm very lovable.
Oh man. So first 6 episodes we did were Jurassic movies. We did Jurassic Park trilogy and then the original Jurassic World trilogy.
Yes, we did the saga.
The saga leading up to Rebirth's release. Then last episode we did an amazing movie. We did Fountain of Youth. And we both kind of agreed. We're like, we really, really, really want to do something that's just laugh out loud funny.
And a movie that I've seen once.
Yeah, a movie that you've seen once, but it is a classic parody movie from the era of parody movies. You know, you're talking 80s and 90s when all of like some of the funniest movies ever, in my opinion, some of the funniest movies ever made came out was 80s and 90s. And it was those classic parody movies, not just the Mel Brooks movies.
No, but the was it the Abram brothers?
Yeah, Abram brothers. You also had are they the ones that did Hot Shots as well?
I think so. I think they were the kings of parody movies, like outside of Mel.
Yeah, outside of Mel. So in this case, we are doing Loaded Weapon 1. We are doing the Lethal Weapon parody. And I love that it's called Loaded Weapon 1 because there was only one movie. It didn't get a sequel.
Yeah, no, this one wasn't the Abram brothers. They're not involved with this one at all.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
The first thing you're going to notice about this movie, like a lot of the parody movies, is the cast is awesome. People love being in these movies. They love being a part of them, even if they're like bit roles. You have a really great cast. And it is one of those movies where it gets the humor perfectly because a lot, what you'll notice when we watch this movie, and we'll get it started here shortly, is the vibe and the tone of the movie is very Lethal Weapon serious, but it is so not that. When stuff happens, the dialogue kicks in. And if you keep count, you're gonna I mean, it's 10 15 people in this movie you're gonna recognize, and it's like I said, it's a laugh. It's a really good one. So if you haven't seen this movie at all, definitely get your get the cheekbones loosened up, because it's one of those things where you're just going to giggle and laugh the whole time, because it is a la Naked Gun, it is a la Hot Shots, like it is that type of over the top. Oh my god!
And just like Hot Shots, it's got an Estevez in it.
It does have an Estevez, or does it have a Sheen?
No, he's an Estevez.
I know, but his dad's a Sheen, so I wasn't sure if he's a Sheen.
No,
he's an Estevez.
That's his stage name.
Yeah,
Sheen is the stage name.
Yes, that's true.
So it's all Estevez.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, thank you. Of course I'm right.
What am I wrong? Martin Sheen is Estevez?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? When I was younger, I always thought that Estevez was maybe like the mom's last name, because I didn't really understand like stage names and like.
Yeah, no. Martin Sheen's real name is Ramon Gerard Antonio Estevez.
And Martin Sheen is probably better for Hollywood.
Yes, it is. Because then you've got so Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, his real name is Carlos.
That I knew. Yeah. That.
Yeah. You've got Ramon Estevez.
Why didn't you do Carl? It should have been Carl Sheen. Charlie is
Nah,
youthful and
Charlie
fun.
sounds better.
Charlie
You know,
sounds
you've
better,
got,
yeah, for a
there's
movie star. But Emilio Estevez, he's owning it.
yeah, he's not afraid of that name, and it's
So
taken him far.
he would have been what? Eric Sheen?
Probably.
Ernie Sheen?
No,
No, Ernest is a shit name.
it'd be Eric.
We don't know anybody that's cool named Ernie.
No, we don't actually.
Edgar.
Edgar
Eddie.
Sheen.
Eddie Sheen.
Eddie Sheen. See, Eddie Sheen works.
Ed Sheen. Yeah. Yeah. I could see that.
Not
But
Ed Sheeran.
He just owned it. It's so weird that he owned it because, well, I guess so. Commercial success. Success.
Yeah.
Was it Emilio or Charlie first?
It was I'd say
was it Mighty Ducks or was it Major League? Because I think Charlie's first like big, like I know he did like some serious stuff where he was like a kind of a second player.
Breakfast Club for Emilio.
Yeah, so it wasn't Emilio was kind of, because then obviously the Mighty Ducks took off.
So Emilio, he had Breakfast Club, then there's St. Elmo's Fire, you had Maximum Overdrive, Young Guns,
and then he did what'd you say the other one? Maximum Overdrive? That was the truck movie, right?
Yeah, that's the Stephen King. Yeah, Stephen King wrote and directed it completely out of his mind on cocaine, where vehicles become possessed and go crazy.
Yeah, okay, I remember that movie.
But see, Mighty Ducks wasn't until 92.
That's true, yeah. He was older.
So it was Emilio.
Well, Charlie did Outsiders.
But also Emilio is the eldest son.
I keep forgetting that Emilio is older than Charlie, but Charlie's personal life has aged him quite a bit.
See, for Charlie, his first big one was Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze.
Was that before Outsiders?
Yep.
That was before the Outsiders. But he wasn't a main character in the Outsiders.
No, he was a main character in Red Dawn. Yeah. Then you had Platoon. That was his next big one.
Yeah, Platoon.
And then Wall Street's really what took him off.
Yeah, Wall Street for him especially. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah.
What's the Outsiders?
Patrick Swayze, Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchio, Rob Lowe.
Yeah, he's not in that.
I thought he was. Charlie Sheen?
Nope. Yeah.
I thought he was a part of that ensemble.
No, he was not.
Who am I thinking of then?
That's C. Thomas Howell, Rob Lowe. That's Emilio.
Oh, it is Emilio.
Right family, wrong boy.
All right, you see? So there you go. It's definitely Emilio then.
Yeah, Emilio had the bigger he had early success, but then he also went and started directing as well.
Yeah, because the main characters in Outsiders were Ponyboy and which I think was that C. Thomas Howell?
Yes, it was.
And then Ralph Macchio's character. Yeah. They were the two main characters.
Yeah. Tom Cruise is in that movie. I've never seen it.
You know what? Maybe that's who I'm thinking. I knew there was another bigger name, but yeah, Tom Cruise is. No, that's a cast. That was a required reading that I had. And then I said, to hell with it. I'm watching the movie.
Yeah, that's Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big. That launched a lot of. That movie launched a lot of careers.
Yeah, Diane Lane.
Matt Dillon too.
Yep. Yeah, Matt Dillon. Tom Waits is in it.
Yeah, there were a ton of young gun actors. I mean, a ton.
Hey,
of young actors.
Will Smith's in it.
Will Smith? I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's an actor. Yeah, there's an actor
different Will Smith.
William Smith. William Smith.
There's a pitcher in baseball named Will Smith, and I think there's a catcher named Will Smith too. So, but anywho, Will Smith is not in. At least I don't think he's in this movie. There's a lot of cameos in Loaded Weapon 1. So, Monsieur Richard.
Yes.
Hello. How about we hit that play button and let's giggle?
I was giggling already.
I will forewarn people: this movie gets moving really quick, so you're gonna want to pay attention.
Just so you know, no, Will Smith, but there is Chucky. He's in it. He's got a cameo.
Chucky?
Chucky Sheen.
Oh, yeah. Validate.
And Denise Richards.
Yeah, there's a bro.
Yeah,
the
I know.
list goes
All right.
on and on.
So we'll get this show on the road.
Yes, sir.
All right. Love the
that effect on the snare is perfect for the time.
I love that effect. Love that effect.
That is Van Halen, Def Leppard.
It's prime rock.
But it's also perfect for a movie that wants to be serious but can't be.
Yes.
And again, this is National Lampoon, so this is.
I mean, even the font, 100%. That font is Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should have known this wasn't the Abrams because it's National Lampoon. Yeah. The people behind my favorite Christmas movie ever made.
No, they didn't do Muppet Christmas Carol.
It might be my second favorite Christmas movie ever made. Talking about Christmas Vacation, obviously. Like I said, it goes quick. It just clearly the Martin Riggs character.
Oh, jeez.
Clearly.
I'm in the mood for this sort of movie as well. That's the good thing.
Oh, the hair too, the feathered.
The mullet.
Look how gloomy that is. And look at the inside.
I know.
What a switch. Look at that tree. Yeah. That's great. Oh. Yep.
We don't have anything like the big chug and all that out here.
Not like that. I gotta turn it up. Dude, Emilio does it. Planner. Oh, the gags. The gags in these movies.
I miss magazines. Gun of the month.
In Planner magazine.
Yeah.
It's a home planning magazine. Look at the cameras.
I love the security cameras.
I honestly forgot about that. I forgot about the timing there. Just starts fighting. They actually got product placement in this. That's what paid for this movie.
Yeah.
Got the toilet paper.
That's the sort of thing you do as a kid. Like in your head, you got those, and that's how
now
you see the
world.
Tommy
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emilio's got a different gun now.
Yeah.
Rocket launchers. Pulls out a foul. It's so
You know, it's a good soundtrack when it's got a saxophone.
yeah. But again, perfect for the era,
Oh yeah,
especially
that's
for
the
the
thing.
cop. The
Th-
cop kind of.
this style of movie, it's a lost art nowadays.
Oh, you yeah.
I know they're trying to recapture it with a Naked Gun remake or reboot.
You can't do
Yeah,
slapstick spoof stuff anymore. You just can't. And you can't have the Predator in any of your movies anymore without it being a horror movie. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Whoopi.
it's this pre-Predator.
Yeah, this is pre-Predator. This is when she was actually entertaining.
Yeah.
Timer clicks. I'm grinning like an idiot right now. I can't help it. I gotta put my drink down.
I know it's like with the security camera, so it almost came out your
Oh
nose.
yeah, I know. Oh my
Oh,
god. Oh, and the door gag. I got the door gag. Submarine hatch.
and then the beads.
And then the beads, but she could see him. I'm sorry. It's kind of like I know Tim Curry is like a comedian at heart, but having him play this role is
Yeah,
so weird to me. But it's
but
so great.
but it's like having him in Congo.
Mm-hmm. That I believe.
Yeah.
And this is the plot. That's exposition.
It's done well though.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, bag now. Why is he there? He wasn't there when they opened the door. And I don't care. That's just like, we need this gag.
Yeah.
There.
Same with the ice cream truck.
Yeah. And of course, this is very Lethal Weapon, this scene.
The car's the exact match too.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's the thing. These movies, they did their research.
Yeah. They did.
And it's really done more for, it's like it's a love letter.
Mm-hmm. He was a good bit actor in this time too. Straight out of Head and Shoulders commercial.
I love the cops limboing in the background there.
Do you see the tape?
Yeah, caution wet blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Must have caught herself by surprise. Oh God.
You know it's rough when even Sam Jackson goes, whoa.
Yeah. Squealer's Hotel.
The dumbest gags are the best.
They are the best. The deliberateness of flicks a cigarette, it just explodes. They said the deliberateness of some of the jokes is so good.
I want that trailer.
I want what he has at this point. Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
So Martin Riggs' wife dies in the first Lethal Weapon.
This is John Wick before John Wick.
This is Express Lane 10 misdemeanors or less. Everybody has the sunglasses. That's a gag from Lethal Weapon.
That's Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah, but that's Martin Riggs that does that, right?
Yeah.
Because he dislocates his shoulder to get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the first time he plays this captain plays this role. He then plays very similar in Last Action Hero.
Yeah. Isn't that actually? Is that actually? I think that's
That was
actually
Scotty.
him. Yeah, that's actually Scotty.
That's James Doohan.
Yeah. Look at him. He said that so straight. I think it was the burned out psychos. It's Colt and Luger.
Yeah, I know.
It's great. I give up. It literally doesn't stop.
I know.
Condiments? He can't have mustard?
But now we're doing Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. He was in a few things too.
Yeah, that's Richard Mole.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
He was the voice of Harvey Dent and Two-Face in the animated Batman TV show.
Gotcha. Mike Tyson. Halim's Mini Mart temporary facility. It's the one that he destroyed.
Yeah.
So good. Oh my gosh. Look at all the condiments he's got. They're very, very big. Closer.
I know. And it's course, it's F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah. Can't tell him. That shouldn't be so funny, but it is.
Oh, it's the delivery.
It is. Chilled Fresca.
There he is.
Yep. Potato head. He does, clearly, he doesn't know she's a dog.
Oh, she's Amber Heard.
Essentially. Oh my god. So of course there's only one person with that voice. Oh, and there's Miss
Yep, and the
Richards.
yep.
Of course, Dennis Leary. Bill Shatner. General Mortars. And hearing Bill Shatner speak like this, like it's because you it's so out of character for what we're used to.
That's why it works.
Yeah. That psychotic, like guy in the TVs. Made in Japan. His words come out. Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot. Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
Holding dynamite. On a t-shirt. That is Leslie Nielsen, Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, her body. She's a little out of focus. Rips his underwear. Oh my god, Eric Estrada. Chips. But I love how he's sitting on the motorcycle on the second floor. It's like, uh, dude, is there a movie like?
Oh, that's Paul
Oh,
Gleason. He played the FBI agent in Die Hard.
well, yeah. I mean, I know him from a bunch of other stuff, but
Yeah.
this is Breakfast Club
Yeah. Oh, he was
principal. I mean, he's been
he
in a
was a
bunch of
great hard ass.
Oh yeah. He opens the door.
And it's John Lovitz.
Yep. And he's obviously the Joe Pesci character.
Yeah.
The microfilm. So, oh god. Oh my god. So funny. So many jokes. It's exhausting. Bigger than Oprah. God. What? They got valet at a crime scene.
It's LA in the 90s. There were valets everywhere.
Larry Bird cut out. Support
Some kind of lubricant.
That's a gag.
Nowadays, that would be done. Nowadays, that would be done with CG.
CGI. Yeah, 100%. Nothing solid, and he holds up a bunch of goop. The cocaine cookies. This may look like a suicide. Clearly not. Freaking bullets everywhere. Oh god. Just walk right by him. Oh, classic warehouse fan. That's 3 halves. He was in a bunch of stuff too.
Yeah, is that Gary Cole?
Is it? I think yeah. Guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daytime fin number. They paid by check. Wilderness Girls.
love Sam Jackson doing an impression of her.
Yeah. It's so funny because he's been mostly
and you're
pretty
more
straight.
and you're more focused on what Emilio Estevez is doing in the background as well, so you don't miss
Yeah.
you miss it.
I wonder if that was ad-libbed because that's kind of
Oh,
out of character for Luger.
I reckon he would have. I reckon that would have been.
Yeah. Turns into Yasmin Bleeth.
No, that's Kathy Ireland.
Oh, Kathy Ireland. I'm sorry. Kathy Ireland. That's right. Right. Kathy Ireland. It's so funny. Oh, God.
Yep. Now we're doing Fatal Instinct.
Yes.
No, sorry, Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct, yeah. Oh my God. You know General Motors.
Yeah.
General Motors. I drive a Buick. Ah, her name. Her name is Misdemeanor.
Yeah. Yeah, Misty demeanor.
Construction workers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Him too.
Charles Napier.
Charles Napier. Again, he's just sitting there at the table. That's his role in this movie.
Yeah.
Gratuitous beaver shot. They're all in their underwear.
Oh, I've never seen Basic Instinct, but I know it from
Well, yeah,
all references.
everybody knows Basic Instinct. I don't know if I've ever seen it either, actually. There's no freaking way I could ever make a movie like this because I couldn't like how do you keep a straight face when you got
Yep.
Tim Curry behind you?
Yeah.
What? You're just like
He's doing it's Tim Curry being Tim Curry.
yeah, but which is hilarious.
Yeah.
The over dramatic. Hey, it's a Sig P320. The mime. Everybody freezes.
Yeah.
That's the Mel Gibson roll and shoot. Is that Mel Gibson or is that Bruce Willis
No,
doing
that's
that?
Mel.
That's Mel. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I can see the mullet now. Stuff there.
Yeah.
To get ahead of the car.
That's not the question.
What was the thought process here?
That.
Let him get away, huh? That's the cut. Bowling with the Teamsters. She
Bowling with
always
the Teamsters.
she always likes to check out my new partners. She's It's oh man. It's a shotgun.
Yes.
It's the shook of a pump action shotgun. Why is
Imagine if
that
you had
his
to
go-to move?
imagine if you had to write the novelization of this movie.
How could you? It's funny. Keeps going. Doesn't it feel incredible? Yes. Uh,
Now this is Lethal Weapon 3 with Rene Russo and Mel going through all the wounds.
yeah, the injuries. Yeah. Love connection taping. Tropes.
No, just have the 1 minute, literally a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the trope right there.
Oh, that's Lethal Weapon 2. That's the trope in Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah. Oh my god. And foreshadowing, this is my favorite cameo in the entire movie coming up.
Oh yes, I think I remember
Yeah.
which cameo it is.
Yeah.
I think.
Ugh.
That was a good explosion.
It's a good explosion. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. The gag. Should only take a minute. You hear that clink of their feet touching ground.
Yeah.
And that's your favorite cameo. Probably is. Wow.
Just the just the whole thing.
You dress like a Navy man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like...
Nah.
He blew up Becker. That fourth wall break about Hot Shots was fantastic. Like I said, the blatant lethal weapon. I mean, it's a Lethal Weapon parody, but it's like,
oh, it's all the cop movies of the 80s.
yeah. Why? Why?
Nosferatu. That's Nosferatu.
I know, but still.
It's just that's for the cinephiles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, now we're up to Lethal Weapon 2 again.
The bomb.
Yeah.
Like just like that, nothing's wrong. You're expecting it to be the bomb and the toilet stuff. That was Lethal Weapon 2, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See his name tag? It said Wes Luger at 12 years old.
Yeah.
Now he's got the name tag. Wes Luger at whatever the age. I can't read it.
I'd be Wes Luger at age like 40, something like that.
Yes, he has the walker.
Now this is Commando.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so random.
And his rear projection too, as well.
Oh yeah.
But funny thing is, part of me thought, are they going to do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gag there?
Yeah. Clearly. Insecurity. That's good. It's so stupid. I love it, but it's so stupid. Only a psychotic, burned out cop would try to break in here.
I love it. I love walking into the subtitles.
Oh yeah. The German soldiers.
I wish they did a sequel.
Oh man. Well, they kind of did all the Lethal Weapons, but I mean, they could figure. He's literally
And then
sitting
you
here
had
eating Chinese food.
and then you had Last Action Hero come out, which did all the action movies. So
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, Joker. I love how he just pops up randomly. Tickled him to get it. I can't. I can't. Oh God. So serious for a second. Still sound advice. You came. So overblown, overdone. Just gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said sequel.
Yeah.
They should have made a sequel.
They should have. Hmm. And now we're going to go Wayne's World.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the beaver.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It doesn't need to be longer, honestly.
No. No.
And that's
No,
the thing.
no,
These
no.
types of movies have to be short and punchy.
Yeah, they have to be. Like I said, most of these spoof movies are under 90 minutes.
Yeah.
This one was
Oh,
an
that was good.
hour 24.
Yeah, hour 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, this is, I think, going to be our shortest episode ever.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Jurassic Park 3 was pretty short too.
True.
That was pretty short. That one was
Yeah.
like an hour, like 135 maybe.
132.
132. Okay. So, all right, guys, we'll see you next time. No,
Well, see, Hot Shots is 124. So
it's the same. So, What,
Yeah.
124 minutes?
Yeah. No, 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Okay, that's what I was like. Wait, what?
And this is 1 hour 20. This is 1 hour 23 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. They're usually under 90 because I think like
Yeah,
Spaceballs is like
and
86 or
they
something.
have to be. They
Yeah,
have
they
to
have
be.
to be 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like I said.
Outside of,
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, outside of the Mel Brooks stuff, this and Hot Shots. Those are your top tier parody movies outside of Mel Brooks stuff.
Yeah, you could probably say the original Scary Movie.
That would only be for Carmen Electra.
Well, yeah, yeah.
See,
And
this movie,
and Chris Elliott.
no, he was in the second one, not the
Oh,
first
that's
one.
right. He was Scary Movie too. That's right.
Yeah, where they do House of the haunting and all that. Yeah, with the little hand. Yeah, that's number 2.
Yeah, that's number 2. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the first movie is Scream.
Scream. It's 100% doing Scream. So yeah, but yeah, this and the Hot Shots, which I think is so funny because my outside of the Mel Brooks parodies, my 3 favorite parody movies all have a Estevez in it.
I mean, so you would consider Naked Gun a parody, right?
Yes, but no, that's a parody. That's a parody of. Let's see, it's a continuation
I think it's
of
just more of a slapstick comedy because it doesn't really.
Well, no,
it doesn't
the Naked
parody
Gun,
anything specifically.
No, but that's the thing. The Naked Gun is a continuation of Police Squad, and
Yes.
Police Squad was a parody of Dragnet and all those procedural cop shows. So even like Law and Order and all things like that. So really, the original Police Squad, that's your parody, whereas the Naked Gun movies are sequels and just slapstick comedies.
Yeah, they're not parodying anything specific. Parodying. Yeah, something specific. It's more of just the genre in general.
Well, yeah. Imagine doing a parody of like Indiana Jones and Mummy 99 and all that great treasure hunt stuff. No, wait, they did. That was called. They did. It was called League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That wasn't. I wouldn't consider that a parody.
No, I know. I just wanted to, badmouth that awesome bad movie.
I was about to say we both enjoy that movie, so I don't know if we should.
No, but imagine doing a proper parody of the action adventure stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure there was probably some like B- movie that tried that we've just never seen or heard of.
Well, honestly, okay, I would have to say King Solomon Mine from 1980 something with Richard Chamberlain as Alan Quatermain, and I believe it was Sharon Stone. That came out after Indiana Jones, and even though it's based on the old book King Solomon's Mine, it is taking everything from Indy, but it's not a parody though. That's just flat out stealing.
Thievery. Yeah, I would say that's just thievery.
Yeah, that's thievery. But it's a good, fun movie. Richard Chamberlain as Alan Quatermain is really good. And then the sequel, they did King Solomon's Mines. You've got James Earl Jones ruling the screen in that movie.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that one. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips of that one.
Okay, so tune in next week when we do the Richard Chamberlain, Alan Quatermain movies back to back in one episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Make sure you got plenty of alcohol to drink during that episode.
Gonna need it.
Yeah. Okay. You want to know a modern? Sorry. I just figured out a modern parody movie that works would have to be what was it? The Michael C. Reilly one. Dewey Cox, walk the line, walk hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
That would be it. But I was going to say Blonde, the Marilyn Monroe one on Netflix. Sam got me to watch it. I don't know if I told you this. She got me to watch it and she turned it into a drinking game. It's a terrible movie, but it's the best drinking game ever. The drinking game is anytime anyone says dad, daddy, or father, you have a drink. Okay. So this is a movie where they've turned Marilyn Monroe into a perpetual child who's looking for a father figure. That's a movie where in a space of 30 seconds, you get about 10 daddies.
Ew.
I ended up, so I was drinking tequila in this glass. I ended up having 3 big glasses. That movie is almost 3.5 hours. It's almost 3 hours long. That's a long movie to sit through.
3 hours, and it's ew.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible movie. But Sam decided I wasn't going to sit through it, but Sam turned it into a drinking game. The next morning, I was rough.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's been a more modern parody movie that I would even have wanted to see, and B, seen it and enjoyed it. I tried to see Epic Movie in theaters, even though that's
Well, I
15
mean,
years old.
okay, so
And we actually walked out of it because it was so stupid.
Are we looking like what post, like say 2010s? Is that what we're looking at?
I mean, essentially, yeah, because there hasn't really been many since
Well,
the original
okay, you
Scary.
could. Well, okay, you had Scary Movie 5.
You had like Disaster
In
Movie. You had like all of
Yeah.
like the stupid ones from Epic Movie, Disaster Movie.
Okay, the Hungover Games in 2014.
I didn't even know that's a thing.
Yep. Then you had Super Fast in 2015, and that was your Fast and Furious.
Nope, never heard of it.
The Walking Deceased in 2015.
Nope.
Like
I said, these are like B- movies.
Oh yeah, I mean you had 50 Shades of Black in 2016.
Nope.
See, I mean you could say okay in the last say 2010s. Well, so 2020. So let's go 2020. 2020. There was the Will Ferrell one, Eurovision Song Contest, but that's making fun of Eurovision specifically.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, so is Talladega Nights a spoof movie, like a parody spoof movie?
When did that come out?
I mean, that was mid 2000s. That's 20 years ago.
Well, see, I mean, you could definitely say the Austin Powers, they're parody. Johnny English, that's parody.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights, I would not. I wouldn't say that was
because it parodies like the Southern culture and NASCAR and
but
like all that
that,
stuff.
that's
But it
the
is
thing. That's US centric.
I know, but it is a standalone story too. It's not just It's not like this where it's built around the gags.
Yeah, I mean, like as far as proper parody movies, let's say in the last like in 2020s.
I wouldn't say 2020s because 2020s.
Well, see, you had the weird.
How many comedies have been made in the 2020s that we can name?
So there was the Weird Al biopic movie. So it's called Weird Al. It's called Weird, the Al Yankovic story, which
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, and I've seen that movie. It's a parody of pop stars. It's a parody of that because it's not the real story because he ends up having this wild cocaine fueled love affair with Madonna.
Yeah.
Like it plays on all the tropes. I mean, you could go Borat, subsequent movie film, but proper parodies.
Yeah, but even Borat was 20 years ago.
Oh, the second movie came out in 2020. I'm talking about.
Oh, the second one. Okay.
Yeah, subsequent movie film, but I mean, you had in 2024, not another church movie.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, not another teen movie was very good. But that was 20 plus years ago because that was Chris Evans before he was a star. That was like his first like major role.
So what was that?
Not another teen movie. That was Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that was 2001. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very good. But that's 2001. So that's the same era as Scary Movie, as like some of the acceptable parody movies that we're talking about that I like. That parody did all of the teen love story movies. That was not another teen, or that was 10 Things I Hate About You. That was American Pie. That was there's a bunch of there's another one in She's All That.
Well, yeah, but also that was the era where you had a lot of Shakespearean comedies being redone as teen rom-coms.
Yeah.
So,
but that movie parodied specific movies. So that was an actual parody movie, and that movie that movie did it very well.
Yeah, we haven't had anything like that in a very long time.
No, I would probably say over 20 years, we haven't had a
Yeah,
proper parody movie that we could even like breathe into acceptance
yeah,
with.
yeah.
That might be one of the last ones, because I would say Scary Movie 1 and 2, after that they were stupid. I mean, they were always stupid, but at least they were like
Yeah.
accepted, and like they weren't
But see,
like,
that's why
you
I'm
weren't
partly
rolling
curious.
your eye. You weren't rolling your eyes.
Yeah.
Like they did the other one that was didn't they do one about like Twilight? They did like a vampire one. Maybe that was in one of the Scary Movies.
Oh, no idea.
Like a
No idea.
but yeah.
I remember when they did Here Comes the Spartans, which was 300.
Oh yeah, I saw like the movie poster for that. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be so stupid.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Parodying, like these parody movies are an art form. And that's the thing,
Yeah.
like,
It died in the 90s.
yeah, it really did. It really did. And as I said, it was an art form because you watch Loaded Weapon 1. It is 100% a love letter to Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And
But then they
Scary Movie.
sprinkle in some of the other movies like that don't
Yeah.
really like make sense, but
No,
it's
but it just
so,
adds to it.
yeah, like you said, they did Silence of the Lambs, and you're like,
Yeah.
what? And then what was the other one? It was Basic Instinct.
Yeah. They did, you got your
Basic
Die Hard.
Instinct I could kind of see more because it
But
was
see,
kind of,
they were doing cops. It was all
yeah,
cop movies.
that's
Basic
true.
Instinct, cops. What do you call it? Silence of the Lambs, FBI, still cops.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. They were in the wheelhouse, and Scary Movie, like Scary Movie 1, you could tell those guys. Not Scary Movie. Scream is a parody
I'll
of
be
slasher
right
film.
back.
But that's the thing. Scream is a parody of it's a modern version of the hot slasher movie from the 80s, and then Scary Movie is a love letter to all of those movies.
Yeah.
And then after that, they get lazy, and now it's just doing it for the money. And once you hit that point, your love goes, and you can tell it's soulless. Look at Disney Star Wars. That's soulless.
Yep. Yep.
And I think that's the
just
reason
cash
why.
grab.
Well, yeah, and now though, with the state of the world, comedy movies now suck. I mean, the last proper parody movie would have been that terrible Will Ferrell one, Holmes and Watson, that everyone universally said was terrible.
Yeah, which should have been and could
honestly,
have been good,
but it came out way too late.
That's true.
That's the thing. Loaded Weapon 1 came out in 93, still within the era of Lethal Weapon.
100%.
If Holmes and Watson had come out,
but it also had the star power behind it too. This movie, Loaded Weapon.
Yeah. Well,
it was filled with relevant.
Oh yeah, I mean, the only
A-list movie stars.
Yeah, the only one who wasn't at the time was Sam Jackson. He was not an A-list. It wasn't until the next year when Pulp Fiction came out. That's when it took off for him.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
But even the cameos, there was a bunch of A-list cameos.
Yeah, it was great cameo. Yeah, and that's the thing. Nowadays, because anyone on the internet is going to get butt hurted by the smallest thing. You can't do these movies anymore.
Humor in general just isn't. Humor in general is essentially frowned upon in modern day Hollywood because
not even comedy. It's political uncorrectness. That's the key.
Well, that's the thing is it's still like the essence of comedy. Like, you're not allowed to be funny because laughing is some sort of like,
well, poking fun. It's poking fun. That's why I think.
Yeah.
That's why I'm curious, but also very afraid of what Spaceballs 2 is going to be. That should be our return to the parody movie, because you've got a lot you can do with what Ridley Scott did with Prometheus, Alien Covenant, with what Disney did with Star Wars, all of Star Wars, really.
I'm very interested to see if, because Josh Gad, and depending on how much Mel Brooks is actually involved.
Look, also keep in mind how old Mel Brooks is.
Well, I'm very interested to see how far they're willing to go.
Yeah.
With
I reckon
Star Wars fiasco.
Yeah, I reckon mainly because Josh Gad is kind of running it more than Mel Brooks is.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Also, we don't have anyone anyone young who's got the same caliber as Mel Brooks.
No.
You know,
You also don't have
you look,
anybody that's like anybody that is willing to do it that is also as untouchable as Mel was.
honestly, the only person I think who would have the power to do it would be Tom Cruise.
Yeah, but you got the only thing that he could do is if he wanted to do like a revival with um
Yeah, the revival of his character from Tropic Thunder. Yeah, see,
exactly.
Tropic Thunder is a perfect parody movie of war movies.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe that was the last one that was
That was
like,
probably that's actually probably the last one. Yeah, but I mean, like, but
but
if
even
Tom
then
Cruise
that was 20 years ago. So it's like,
but if Tom Cruise was behind was the driving force behind um the Spaceballs 2 movie, I would be going, okay, this man has no problem laughing at himself. He's got no problem with that. He's got no problem now with pushing it because he's going to get butts in seats if he does it correctly. Josh Gad, I've never met the man. I don't know much about him. I just know I don't find him funny, and he's safe. That's the problem.
yeah. Yeah. You would need Shane Gillis. You would need comedians that are known
Yeah.
for, you would need like, hey, Jimmy Carr, come here.
Imagine him going.
But
You know,
like, even if he was an advisor.
Oh no,
He was just an advisor.
You know who you cast him in the movie as? So we're going after Disney Star Wars. You cast Jimmy Carr as the Mandalorian.
Oh no, I was gonna cast him as like
Ray.
No. I would cast him as like Palpatine, like the Emperor.
No, I can't. You cast him as the Mandalorian. So you've got the Mando armor, and there's Jimmy Carr's voice coming out. And then at some point, the helmet comes off, and it's still Jimmy Carr in it.
Yeah, like I said, you need basically insult comics that are
you need someone who
just insult comics. They're actually good writers. They're actually like smart guys that understand the craft of insult comedy. They're not just
but parody is not insulting. That's the problem.
It can be because of
it's insulting if you want it to be. That's the thing. Like this movie, Loaded Weapon 1, is not insulting.
No.
That's the thing. That's why I say it's a love letter. The Mel Gibson stuff, not Mel Gibson, the Mel Brooks stuff. You know, you look at Spaceballs. Spaceballs is 100% going at Star Wars and aliens. It is not insulting.
Well, it's not really going at aliens until the very end.
No, but it's not insulting.
No, it's not.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, not insulting, except for one line directed at Kevin Costner.
Well, that's true.
But that's the thing. Good parody doesn't have to be insulting. So if you're going, so you look at South Park when they did the episode where they had a go at Kathleen Kennedy and multiverses.
Mm-hmm.
That's a parody of the multiverse. That's a parody of Kathleen Kennedy. It's 100% insulting.
Put a chick in it and make it lame.
Make it a cheek. Make it gay. Make it lame. Exactly.
That's when Cartman was
Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, in the multiverse. That's the thing, though. That's 100% insulting, but it's true.
I was about to say it's insulting, but
it's true, and that's
lying.
And that's the thing. So either if you're going to do a proper parody movie, you need to go. Okay, are we going to go after something we love and we want to pay respect to,
or something we have a real problem with?
And then if we are going to, or if we have a real problem with it, are we going to just insult it, or actually going to try to say? Because I know that in what do you call it? Blazing Saddles, that's going after the racism of old westerns. That's really what it's doing. It's insulting to old westerns, but it still says, hey, you just get along.
Yeah.
At the end, it's all about getting along. That's the key. Are you just going to insult it for the sake of insulting it? Or are you actually going to say, hey, this is how you make it better. This is how you make it right.
Was there ever a Jurassic parody?
No. You know why? Because no one's going up against Uncle Stevie Spielberg.
I'm just surprised nobody's done like a
the only the only parody was Weird Al's song Jurassic Park,
Well, yeah.
done to MacArthur Park, and the music video. It's all stop motion, but it's Jurassic Park. That's the only one I know of. I know that there are moments in certain movies where they do a homage, but not a proper parody. I mean, and that's because no one's going up against Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, but they're going up against Star Wars.
Mel Brooks did it before, and that's because George Lucas has a sense of humor. The only thing he said to Mel was he didn't want Lone Star to be dressed as.
So he dresses him as Indy.
Yeah, he says, don't dress him as Han, and I don't want you to do merchandising. And that's why he dresses him as Indy, and he does the full Spaceballs merchandise bit.
He also wouldn't let him use. That's why they poke fun at the Force.
Yeah, there with the Schwartz. Yeah,
and they use the Schwartz instead.
But that's the thing.
The Force.
But that's the thing. I can't imagine Steven Spielberg going, "Yeah, you can make fun of, you can do this, but you can't do the." George Lucas is like, "Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Well, you got to remember too. In that era, people are going to go out of their way to watch a Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah, now that's the thing. Nowadays, I mean, yes, it's the ultimate.
Worst case scenario, it's just going to give Star Wars more free publicity.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Spaceballs 2 is the ultimate legacy sequel because no one asked for it.
No,
and it's never going to.
And honestly, what are you? There's so many possibilities with it because of the state of the industry that it has me both intrigued and confused and excited and scared.
I'm worried. I'm worried about it
because of who they have involved. I personally think it's going to be terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched clips of Josh Gad's History of the World Part 2 show.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Mel Brooks gave his blessing and all that, and he's the narrator. But at this point, Mel is taking a paycheck. That's the thing.
I don't understand the need to have someone like Josh Gad involved, because Josh Gad was a stage actor. Like he got famous because of Broadway.
Yeah, it was the Book of Mormon, and then being the voice of the snowman. In
that's my point. Is it's like you are a gag.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you made your living as a character.
See, I don't like. I know he was in that. Actor. I know he was in that terrible. I don't know. It was terrible. I know he was in Pixels with what's his name? Adam Sandler.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's
I honestly don't know what I can think of that Josh Gad was in that I've seen that's live action that wasn't Beauty and the Beast.
Well, he's in the terrible Steve Jobs movie with Ashton Kutcher called Jobs.
I didn't see it. So like I'm like sitting here going, what have I seen him in that it wasn't just his voice?
That's what apart from the Beauty and the Beast remake, he was in the Murder on the Orient Express movie, but I didn't pay attention to him in that.
Didn't see
That's
it.
the thing.
I didn't see it.
That's the thing. I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, there is. Well, he's the voice of Muncher in Ghostbusters Afterlife. So who cares?
Yeah, I knew he was in that, but it's the same as Alan Tudyk doing the voice of Hey Hey.
Yeah,
he doesn't actually say anything. He just makes voices.
Most of his stuff, like once Frozen came on, nearly everything he's really done has been more voice.
It's like you're Olaf. Sorry, dude.
Yeah,
it's like you're Olaf. Like you've been Mark Hamill for the majority of your career. Like I know Hamill had a lot of success playing Joker, but again, that was a voiceover role. Live action, dude, or like anytime anybody hears your voice, you're Olaf. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. Good, bad for your career, whatever. Obviously, it was great for his career, or at least we think it was. Depending on what he made and what he's still making, if he's making anything, because right now he might be making zilch off of that. Because those voiceover roles for Disney, especially when you're not really an A-lister, you ain't making nothing. he probably made $1.5 million for that at the most, and you're not getting merchandising because it's a cartoon. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, the other thing is you got Ron Howard's producing it.
I could see that just because I'm sure Ron and Mel know each other very well,
Yeah,
obviously.
and you got Brian Grazer's producing it as well.
Brian Grazer. Okay.
Yeah, he's producing it. But that's the thing, like,
Yeah.
yeah, the fact that like the press release says it's a non-prequel, non-reboot sequel part 2, but with reboot elements franchise expansion film. Now that's making fun of marketing
Yeah, that's
mumbo
just
jumbo,
making fun of like Hollywood marketing.
but it's still the case of, you know, even watching Mel Brooks's announcement of Spaceballs 2, my brother and father got so excited, and I watched it and I went, why?
Yeah.
And the
I
only
watched
reason
the
I can,
announcement, but I was just like, oh, that's cute.
yeah, but my
Like,
thing was, why though? Why now? And the
yeah.
only reason I can think of is because Mel's old enough to, like, he's that old. He would agree to almost anything getting a sequel now because it makes him still relevant, which is a terrible thing to have to say.
He would
But
still be relevant if people had a sense of humor.
yeah, I mean, the producer's show is an amazing Broadway show. He
So,
he tried to recapture the same stuff, same fire
yeah.
magic with the Young Frankenstein musical, which didn't fail, and then nothing until History World Part 2, which that farted and died.
Yeah, perfect example. The #1 most downloaded movie, best debut ever on Netflix was Happy Gilmore 2.
Yep.
People are
That
starving for
yeah.
comedy that has some some
Backbone.
edge, some life and some edge to it. Like people are
Well, see,
starving for like something that has like life.
I'm never going to watch Happy Gilmore 2 because I've never seen Happy Gilmore 1.
Oh, so we haven't seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet, and the only reason is because we watched Happy Gilmore 1 with my girls. Because I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sitting in the back of my head, I'm sitting here going, I know the movie like the back of my hand. I've seen Happy Gilmore dozens of times. And I'm like, is it like in my head, I'm going, oh, it's early Adam Sandler. I'm like, but in my head, I'm going, is it really that bad? Because early Adam Sandler is known to be kind of raunchy.
Yeah.
But it's not Billy Madison. It's not that kind of raunch where it's like kind of
Now
cringe depending on who you're watching it with.
I've seen clips of the character Scooter McGavin.
Shooter, but yes.
Him too.
Christopher McDonald.
And I've got to admit, yeah, I'm there.
Hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, he's the only reason I might watch the movie because I don't know anything about golf as well. That's the other thing. Or
Carl
hockey.
Weathers is great in it. I mean, it's
Oh, that's right. He I saw the honest trailer did Happy Gilmore, and I watched it and I went, oh, Carl Weathers, okay.
yeah, there's some good actors in it. But
Yeah, okay. You can I'll watch it on the show with you, but I'm not going to watch it on my lonesome.
okay. Yeah, so like we're gonna watch it, and we're just watching it with we're gonna watch it with the girls, just because I'm like I wanted them to see the first one to see like what they thought of it.
This is what used to be called funny back in Daddy's time.
This is comedy. This is comedy. But it is, and even Adam said, Adam just had a great interview about the controversial Rob Schneider being in it. Yeah, I know. And since he's been blacklisted from Hollywood and blah, 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 because he has an opinion. And even Adam said, and Adam is very, very, has no public opinion on anything. Like,
I know.
He's very quiet about things.
He's Switzerland.
Yeah. And even he said, he goes, Rob and I have been really good friends for over 30 years. We wrote skits together on Saturday Night Live.
That's the thing about
we've been friends for a
gives
very,
his friends
very, very long
roles.
time.
He gives them work.
Yeah. And he goes, Rob hasn't changed. He goes,
the world's been like that.
He goes, the world has changed.
Yeah.
And he goes, there's, like whether you agree with him or not, and his stances on things, it's like he's still Rob Schneider. And he goes, I wrote because Rob was never in Happy Gilmore. So like his
Yeah.
involvement in Happy Gilmore 2 was just nostalgia. It wasn't like
Yeah, no, but
sequel.
that's the thing. No, it's a case of I want to work. I want to hang out with my friend and give him some work.
And he told he told the people that the like whoever he was being interviewed with, he goes, I think he goes, I think, what did he say? He goes, I paid him $5 million. We made them like I wrote a role just for him. Like,
Yep.
and he goes, no, yeah, I am 100% just supporting my friend.
Yeah.
Like he overpaid. He's basically saying I overpaid him. I took care of him. I made sure that he was accepted. And like
that's the thing. Say what you will. Like I'm not a big Adam Sandler fan because I've not seen a lot.
He is a genuine person in this business.
And that's the thing. When I've seen him interviewed, I sit there and go, that's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a genuine guy.
Yeah, like you watch interviews with other actors, and you sit there and go, "Oh, piss off, you phony bastard!"
Yeah.
You know. But Adam Sandler, every time I see him interview, I'm there going, "Oh, he's a regular guy. I just don't find him to be funny."
Yeah.
And then Rob Schneider, I never found Rob Schneider funny, but watching his stand up, I'm there going, "Holy hell, this guy's hilarious because he's truthful."
Yeah, Rob is great, especially in the Adam Sandler movies because he always plays this really like cringy, like just B-roll character that's so funny.
Well, see, it's amazing. My dad is not an Adam Sandler fan, but he loves 50 First Dates.
50 First Dates is great. And Rob Schneider's so funny in that movie.
I've never seen 50 First Dates. Like the Adam Sandler.
So he plays a Samoan.
So the only Adam Sandler movie I've watched, and I'm not like Hotel Transylvania, I don't count.
No, voiceovers, yeah.
It's Anger Management.
Oh,
and the
yeah.
And the only reason I watched it was because I was told it's Jack Nicholson is the reason to watch the movie and the supporting cast. So you got John Turturro, Louis Guzman. I'm there going, this actually is really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I had a brief moment where maybe I'll watch some more Adam Sandler. So I just watched some clips from his earlier movies. I just went, nope. I didn't find it funny. You know, and I don't know if it's that case of just my sense of humor or like the thing with, you know, you talk about, like, I'm talking about Americans in general with your love of Chris Farley.
Yeah. It's the SNL comedians of yesteryear.
And that's it. The thing with Chris Farley, you know, we watched Almost Heroes, and I enjoyed that movie because of Matthew Perry and everything else. I didn't find Chris Farley particularly funny.
Yeah, and what's his name? Was it Kevin Dunn?
Eugene Levy.
Oh, yeah. But then also, was it?
Oh, yeah. Yep. You got Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn.
Yep.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn. Plays the Spaniard.
And that's it.
Like, Eugene Levy was very funny, yeah.
Yeah, Eugene Levy as the bad translator.
Yeah.
Everything.
Out of all of the languages that we go across, this is the one I don't know. Oh, I guess
everything outside of Chris Farley. Yeah, everything outside of Chris Farley was hilarious. But Chris Farley himself, I'm there going, he's a fat guy falling down. Who thinks that's funny?
I know. He's just, but again, that was also the era of physical comedy, and that's also dead.
But I'm a fan of like Three Stooges. I will watch Three Stooges and laugh my ass off. And that's the OG slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
I think not watching Saturday Night Live, I never got the thing about Chris Farley. And I know Sandler started on Saturday Night Live too.
Yeah.
You know, as far as most Saturday Night Live comedians go, the ones that I grew up going, yep, they're funny as hell. Dan Aykroyd.
Norm Macdonald. Nope.
I found Norm Macdonald funny outside of. I actually didn't know he was on Saturday Night Live.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he is an SNL comedian. I mean, that's where he.
But Phil Hartman, that was the biggie, and I knew Phil Hartman from Simpsons, News Radio. Also, that was News Radio was my introduction to Norm Macdonald as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing, because we don't get it out here.
That's true. So
my introduction to all these comedians that you guys revere comes from movies and TV shows that they're bit parts in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Three Amigos. Phil Hartman's in Three Amigos at the very start in a cameo, and he's great because he's playing it straight and serious.
Yeah. But
you know, and that's the thing with comedy; it's so subjective.
Oh, it is. That's why, like, I know a lot of people, like, you know, going back to Loaded Weapon 1, you get to movies like these classic parody comedies, and they all they see is that's so stupid.
But it's
What they
also,
don't understand, that's why it's funny.
but the other thing
Because
is,
they don't
but the other thing, but it helps if you know the movies that they're parodying. That's
well,
the other
yeah.
thing.
Like if you've never seen Top Gun, Hot Shots is like,
Well, see, that's the thing. I'd always remembered seeing Hot Shots 2 and loving Hot Shots 2 because I'd seen Rambo.
yeah.
And
But if
then
you've never seen Rambo, you're like, why?
why
Like,
is that? Yeah, exactly. And I'd never seen Hot Shots 1. That was the one I hadn't seen.
why
And so,
why was he doing caramel and chocolate and then gummy bears and sprinkles like with the bear
yeah,
with the
that's,
fighting?
yeah.
And you're
Oh, yeah.
like, why is he doing that? Because you don't know it's supposed to be like glass.
It's glass and
Well, the
nails.
other
Yeah.
guy does the glass and stuff, but at the same time,
But that's the
yeah.
thing. So I'd never watched Hot Shots 1 because I'd never seen Top Gun. So I see Top Gun 2 and I go, that's fantastic. Love Top Gun 2. I've seen Top Gun 1 before. I just don't remember it. So I rewatch it and I go, that's the gayest movie I've ever seen. And I'm not meaning as in, it's just the way Val Kilmer plays Iceman.
Well, yeah, I mean that was the
And the volleyball sequence.
yeah. Yeah.
Great movie. And then you and I, we watch Hot Shots 1 and I'm there going, this movie is awesome.
Yeah.
Because I now know the references. I now know.
You appreciate it.
I appreciate it. It's like watching, like, mum and dad and my parents had shown me Spaceballs before they showed me Star Wars. A lot of it would have gone over the head.
And see, that's why I think I love Leslie Nielsen so much, is because Naked Gun, you don't have to know anything about the police procedural stuff that it's parodying.
Also,
you just see, but that's also Leslie Nielsen is a unicorn.
Yes,
when
he
it comes
is.
to comedy.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Leslie Nielsen, he played it so straight perfectly without effort. Whereas someone like Liam Neeson.
But he is also very like unassuming and very just kind of like not in a derogatory way. He's just funny looking. He looks like a comedian. Liam Neeson to me can't play that role because he's just taken. He's Qui-Gon Jinn.
He's so serious.
Yeah, but he's not a comedic.
He doesn't have he doesn't have a light touch. That's the problem.
Well, it's not even that. He's not a comedic actor. So when he plays the role straight, he's not funny.
Yeah.
Like Leslie Nielsen's timing is so perfect when it comes to comedy.
And the great thing, and see, also keep in
mind.
And
I also know he was an outwardly funny guy.
Oh yeah, you watch his interviews where he's using the fart machine. That is brilliant, and his timing with that was perfect. But the fact that Leslie Nielsen started as a matinee idol, he was a leading serious actor. He's in Forbidden Planet as the captain of the ship, and then as he got older, he got tired of playing those straight roles. And then when Police Squad came around, he just went, "You want me to play just be straight in this funny show?" And they said, "Yeah." And he goes, "I can do that."
Yeah,
because he'd done it his whole career, and now he gets to have fun doing it.
Yeah,
but
Loaded
and
Weapon
also,
one.
But I was going to take it back to Loaded Weapon 1.
Okay.
I was going to say, but
this was supposed to be our shortest episode ever.
No, it's still going to be. It's still going to be. The big thing is this. No, it is. It's still going to be the shortest episode. Trust me. Okay.
You trust me on this? Was the shortest?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because we rambled. No, the movie was. The episode wasn't.
I'm pretty sure.
But here's the thing: the key to a good parody, apart from the love of the material that you're parodying, is this. Not the actors. It's this. It's the writing and the directing.
Yeah.
And Police Squad and Naked Gun, Airplane, everything from the Abrams and Zucker, and then Hot Shots, Loaded Weapon. The writers and the directors, they had everything perfect. They knew exactly what they were doing. And nowadays, no one does. And that's the thing. And Loaded Weapon 1, it's a tragedy we never got a sequel.
Yeah. Especially,
I also think it's good that
the end of this movie was like Spaceballs.
But see, I think it's good we never got a sequel. I think it's good because most sequels suck for comedies.
Yes and no. The slapstick stuff, I think this style of movie, the sequels can usually hold themselves.
Yes and no. Think about it.
You also don't get a lot of sequels in these types of movies either.
but that's the thing. True, except if you do Hot Shots or not even Mel Brooks gets the sequel unless it's a legacy sequel. But that's the thing. I'm glad we never got a sequel to Loaded Weapon 1 because think in '94, Sam Jackson does Pulp Fiction. He's Oscar nominated. He's stratosphere. He wouldn't come back to it.
No.
So then who else do you get? You can't go Eddie Murphy because he's
well,
a
then
comedy
Emilio would have started doing Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks, exactly.
And now he's the face of a family franchise. He's a mentor type character.
So you can't have him do this.
No, he.
So either you go Loaded Weapon 2 and you completely recast new character.
No, then the movie would have died.
Exactly. So it's good we never got it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I think Sam Jackson with his career, if they had done a sequel, he wouldn't have done Pulp Fiction.
No, if they
and Pulp Fiction was written for him.
Yeah,
that's the other thing.
This was 93. So if this was like 91.
Yeah.
And the sequel was 93, 94 type of thing, that time frame, it would have been fine. But because this was 93, it was just
exactly
maybe that touch too late. But you couldn't have done it very much earlier either, because your classic spoof movies, the early 90s was like perfect for them. So
and I mean
the Jurassic Park episode was 1 hour and 42 minutes. This is 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Well,
just saying, it's not the shortest episode ever anymore.
Fine. But I mean, Lethal Weapon 1 came out in 87. That's the thing.
Yeah. And honestly, if this movie was made in 89, 90, you probably wouldn't have had Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
And maybe you would have had Emilio Estevez.
Maybe. Well, see, at that time, he would have been doing Young Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Young Guns is... Oh, no, actually, Young Guns is 88. Wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
but that's the thing,
the cast would have been very different. Even the cameos would have been different.
But see, also, Lethal Weapon 2 was 89. Lethal Weapon 3 is 92. So even then, to get some of those really good references from number 3, you couldn't do it.
That's Spaceballs too. Spaceballs wouldn't have been as funny if only one Star Wars movie was out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. So I think in a way, we're lucky we got Loaded Weapon 1.
Oh yeah, no, we're very lucky that. To me, yes, we are.
Well, any good parody movie, we're lucky we got it.
True, because making a movie like this can be very dangerous financially because it's a spoof comedy and it's like finding.
Just look at Last Action Hero.
It's true.
That's supposed to be a love letter to action movies where they get Shane Black to rewrite the script. You got John McTiernan making the movie. You got Schwarzenegger in it, and it was a commercial failure at the time. It's now a cult classic.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it happens a lot of the time, but
which sucks.
I know it does.
But what can you do? Just start a movie podcast and talk about these amazing movies that no one's seen.
True. Yes.
We should do that. We should
talk long enough to where nobody's watching this far into the episode anyways.
Nah, they're still watching. If they're a masochist, they're still watching.
And 2 hours ago, I should have asked everybody to like and subscribe to the podcast.
You've got to do it at the start of the show, not the end.
I know. We just get into the show and I forget.
We had the same problem with Armchair Directors, you know.
I know. I just get so excited. But thank you very much, everyone, again, for sitting through another episode. Enjoying another episode, I guess you should say.
Yes, let's not make it seem like it's a pain in the bum for them to sit through us talking over a movie.
And we will be back with another episode. And until
same
then,
bat time, same bat channel.
Same bat channel for sure. Time, who knows? But thank you very much. We will see you on the next episode, and bye.